What's up, everybody? Today is Friday, October 24th. I'm going to share some very interesting stats with you guys today. This is the Conejo Valley, SIMI Valley, and Moorpark stat review for the last 7 days. Coming soon, we have 10 new listings, 54, price change, 102, back on market, 22, active under contract, 64. Pending, 27. Closed, 49. Expired, 15. Canceled, 12. Hold, 5. And withdrawn, 8. All right, so this market, we have to look at it in much more detail than we've had to in the past because there are some growing numbers that I've been noticing, and things are changing rapidly. So, the new listings at 54, we always like to see these are the new homes that just came on the market and compare that to the active under contract. These are the sellers that have just accepted an offer from a buyer. That buyer is now in their investigation phase. We see that the active under contract surpassed the new listings by 10. Okay, so far 54 homes have come on the market, and we have 64 that have come off the market. They're active under contract. Now, I also want you to see the number of closed sales at 49. So 49 more homes also completely sold, came off the market. We have 15 more that have expired. We have 12 that have canceled and 8 that have withdrew. So if you add 8 to 12, that's 20 to the 35. Okay, expireds, we have 35 homes that have either expired, canceled, withdrawn. These have also come off the market. So if you add 35 to 64, you get 99. 99, folks. And then you have 54 new homes that have come on the market and 22 homes that have fallen out of escrow that are now back on the market. That becomes 76. So 99 versus 76. 23 more homes have come off the market in the last 7 days than have gone on the market. And this pending number here at 27, pending means this is a seller that has a buyer in escrow, and that buyer has removed all of their contingencies and is now locked in on buying that home. And this number is low because 49 is a good number with 64 active under contract. The reason this number is low is because right back here, back on the market. So something happened with these 27 homes. That's a huge percentage of homes that fell out of escrow. Something happened during escrow. Maybe the investigations went wrong. They found stuff wrong with the house. Or the buyers and the sellers. Remember, everybody, there's two negotiations in every real estate transaction. There's the first negotiation when you write your offer and you go back and forth, and then you finally get an accepted offer. Then there's the second negotiation when you do your inspections and your investigations, and then you find out stuff about the property, and now we need to do a little bit more negotiating. So this means right here, during that period of time, in between the active under contract phase and the pending phase, we had 22 homes fall out of escrow. All right, fall out. So that's very interesting. Price changes at 102 is very large. Let's take a look at this number. What you're going to see, let me organize the screen for everybody. You're going to see a ton of red downward facing arrows. And what a red downward facing arrow means is the price has reduced or the home has sold lower than its original asking price. Okay, we see a couple of green arrows in there. That's always in any typical market. Sometimes you have a stellar house that gets a ton of attention, but for the most part, most sellers are having to reduce their home to get their home sold, or they have to take a price less than their asking price. All right, let's take a look at mortgage rates. 30-year fix is at 6.18. That's pretty good. Even though you see the red arrow up, it's 0.01 up. We have very low rates over the last few months right now. 15-year fix is at 5.74. The 30-year jumbo is at 6.10. The 7 and 6 SOFR arm is at 5.82. The 30-year FHA is at 5.91, and the 30-year VA is at 5.93. All right, so if you've been watching my videos for the last few weeks, I have been explaining and reiterating to buyers why those weeks were the best times to buy, and it right now is also a great time to buy. So if you're on the fence or thinking about buying, do it now. Sellers, start licking your lips, because if this trend continues where we see more homes coming off the market and being sold than coming on the market, what does that mean? That means that the market is going to shift back in favor of a seller's market. We are currently still right now in a buyer's market. We are still heavy on inventory, but it is declining rapidly. As I've been telling you, there's the tale of two markets right now. There's the sellers that are serious. They're priced in the bottom 10% of the market, and their condition is the top 10% of the market. Those are the serious sellers. And then there's all these other sellers sitting out here with a pie in the sky number, hoping that they're just going to get, some buyer to fall in love with their house. It doesn't happen that often. A lot of these sellers are dropping out. A lot of them are dropping out. They're letting their home expire. They're canceling. They're withdrawing. Okay. We're watching the inventory shift to if this continues, we're going to be in a low inventory market again very soon. So buyers, if you're ready to buy, do it now. Sellers, if you're thinking about selling, start prepping your home now. I have the strategies for both buyers and sellers to get you sold and get you the house you really want. Okay. So give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email. I would love to talk to you. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Josh Brenner. I'm with Compass right here in Westlake Village, California. If you like information about real estate, please like and subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to get some exercise today, everybody. Have a great day. Bye-bye.